the other one?
I don't know, man. It's like magic. It works.
Oh, I'm like freaking out. I'm going, oh, no, this is not good. I'm going to be behind.
I saw your gear wheels turning there. No, we're good. We're good.
Oh, okay. Like I know. Have you talked to Paul yet?
Yeah.
Does he want to go?
Yeah, no, we'll see what time we do. Yeah. No, we just keep it clean.
It's only clean to make sure that then when we go testing the breakers.
Oh, no, we don't test the breakers.
Yeah, I just check them when I'm on the track. Make sure that they're working. I got better freezers.
Yeah, I've done it before.
The state freezers, you know, you mess with the size, maybe they just adjust them up for you.
Okay.
And then they send us an email saying that they did it and everything.
Yeah, I would talk to him. Yeah, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, from Fogarty Ice Arena on the South Rink. It's our first game of the day as we round out the third and final day of the NIT tournament. It's going to be Tradition White taking on the Dallas Stars U19. Of course, Stars in there. I think that's the most attractive color green I've ever seen. That Kelly green that they have worked on those jerseys are something else. They'll be moving from right to left across your screen, and Tradition will be moving from left to right. Skylar Vetter is in goal for Tradition Green, and Kendall Parker manning the pipes for Dallas. Across the line now, it's going to be controlled by Grace Kuipers. She'll turn it over as it's flipped back through the neutral zone. It'll trickle into Tradition's end, and that's going to be whistled down for an icing call. Face-off pulled back by White. They're going to touch that back into the corner. Stars in control as they look to play that up. That's going to be cut off by Tradition, Sadie Lindsay. And ahead they go now on the stick for Yankee. She'll try to work it outside. Keeps the feet moving, stays on the puck. Nice opportunity there. Vetter makes the save as the puck is played back up into center ice. Martinson with it now. Lindsay plays this one down to the corner. And up ice they go. Yankee nearly came away with that one. Now it's going to be on the Stars' stick as it's played back into the corner by Scarlett DeToro. Near side it goes. That's too far. Bumped off the boards. Turned and handled by the Tradition's number 8, Jaden Seifert. Sent back in now by Kangsar, and now it's going to be controlled by Tradition. Played down with a stick. Stensley is there. Backdoor they go. Oh, that nearly deflected toward the goal mouth area there. And now it's played back up to center ice. Handled by Tradition's Batchelor. They play it over to the near side. On the puck, it's going to be Garberding. And now it's Mackenzie Batchelor. She'll give that over to Clough. Now it's off a stick and controlled in the neutral zone by Maggie Hansel. Nice little play across the line. Look out, here they come. To the forehand, now to the backhand. That one's trickled wide. Looks like Parker got a stick on that one in goal, and here comes the Stars up the left wing side. Vetter is going to play that one around. She's going to ring it over for Batchelor, who's going to be challenged along the wall by Shire. And now it's back up in the neutral, or back up toward the blue line rather, as the Stars strong on the boards on that puck. Left wing pass through center, nice feed. That was Hemp. Gets it back, scores. Peyton Hemp on a nice return feed. She had the give and go as she went straight to the net with the stick down. Peyton Hemp gives Tradition White the 1-0 lead. Off the face-off, Stars control. Hildner played that one in deep, now to the line. Here's a quick slapper. That was a heavy shot that came from the blue line by Wingus. That one's deflected wide of the mark. And that'll be played back across the line. For Tradition, that'll be gathered in by Branton. Over to the near side. Nice little feed there. Kraus gets that one back from Hemp back to Kraus. Hemp in the corner. Hemp is watched closely on that one as they're going to play this one up to the right wing boards. And for Dallas, they're going to turn this one up with Hartnell. Now it's going to be controlled by Tradition. Furman plays that. Now they're going to advance that one ahead. That was Golnitz. Now on the puck, it's going to be Lancaster. Turns it over. Glass and out into the neutral zone. Once again, Golitz was there. And stepping into that loose puck in the neutral is Merritt. She'll play the backhand into the left side of Vetter. Back to retrieve is Furman. She looks for Seifert. And Seifert lost the handle. Nice forecheck turned in there for the Stars, and DeToro knocked away from her stick. Nice effort there out of the corner by Furman. As they try to work it up the left wing boards, but there's Martinson to play this one back in behind the Tradition net. Over to the right wing side too far. Kokovac is there. I'll play this around the boards. That gets through everything. Now it's Golnitz. Kokovac is there for Dallas as they'll work it on the boards. This game's been played a lot on the perimeter so far in the offensive zone. Petruska with it across the line in front. Oh, there was Vetter. Great opportunity there for Shire, who was looking at a golden opportunity to finish. Now it's going to be Tradition White on the left wing side with Olivia Haig. That's deflected off a stick up in the air. And for the Stars, it's Shire. This will be played back around for Vetter. Vetter's going to guide this one ahead. He'll turn this one away. Nice little play there. And on the stick for the Tradition White, that's going to be Lancaster. And it's going to be handled with good speed from left to right by Mika Janke. She can wheel. Goes to the outside, stays on the puck. Nice feed to the slot area. That one just missed the mark. Be picked up by the Stars. Back in the corner. I got no number there. I'm going to have to learn who that player is. That's going to make it the length of the ice for, and I know, will it make it? No ice on the play there as it's going to be retrieved by Wingus. She's going to play this to the corner. It's going to be handled now by Sadie Lindsay. Lindsay has that knocked off her stick, and it's going to be protected by Rachel Golnitz. Across the line they go. They're thwarted there, and it's sent right back through to the near side. On it for Tradition White is Hansel. She'll be turned back in behind. Oh, nice play by Hansel there again. Up to the boards. Now it's going to be Lindsay with it. I'm so used to saying the Lindsay sisters, Ava and Sadie's names, because when they play for Breck on their high school team, have to differentiate there, but one's on the 19 team and one's on the 16 team. Nice save there by Parker. Threw the right pillow out. Very crisp early in the morning here. Couldn't get colder here in the Twin Cities right now. It's just absolutely turned on us in about a 2-day period. Even had some snow on Thursday, if you can believe that, or Friday rather. That's just almost unprecedented. Offside the call. 8:15 to go here in the first period. Sharp win there by Shire as she pulls that back, and it's sent in by Kokovac. And behind the net, it's Furman. In front, there's a nice pad save. Had a rebound, they score! Kaylee Lewis puts the first win out on goal and then slaps it home for the 1-1 tie. from center ice. It's going to be controlled by the Stars and across the line. We're even at 1 with 8:05 to go in the first. They send that one through to the line. Martinson has that one stopped, and it's going to be turned away. Seifert is there. Deneen now to the neutral zone. That's pocked away there by Martinson. And over to the right wing side. Golnitz for Tradition White. 7:39 to go in the first period. We're tied at 1. Thanks for joining us here this morning. Bianchi with it across the line. Nice back pressure put in there by Stensley, who turns that over. She'll lug it through center, gain the center red, and play it deep as she's going to converge back into the corner. Charland was there to make the play for the Stars. Now at the near side, it's going to be played down the right wing. Stensley, nice little feed there in stride. The quick snapper's blocked. Up to the line it goes. It was Deering to play this one back into the corner. Body position by Sharsland, a little bit of help there. Down low by Merritt as they play it to the near side, do the Stars. They come away with this with Hartnell to the line, but not out. Knocked off the boards there by Batchelor. Bounding puck to center. And now it's going to be Hartnell with it. Picked up by number 12, Sydney Merritt, who plays this one in deep. Stars will change their defensive unit. And one forward as they continue to work down low. Deneen is there. They look out front. That's turned aside, and here they'll turn it up. Will White. Back up to the neutral zone. Stensley on the feed. Turned over. Now back on the stick of Tradition White's Madison Clough. Her shot, blocker pad save. Parker, that was a stiff scoring chance there. And now back the other way come the Stars. Petruska with it. Nice drop pass. Oh, beautiful there. Nice save. That was great play all the way around. Oh, they toe the line and keep it. Back the other way comes Tradition White. To the near side they go. This is almost like non-stop, no-whistle hockey here in the first period except for the 2 goals. Fuzz, has there been a whistle other than the goals? I don't even know. I think it's been pretty much bell to bell. It's almost like playing at the park. Back in from the corner. Here's a wrister. That's blocked. Oh, I jinxed it right there. I called it out. Net was off its post, so I'll tell you what, if I were reffing, I would have let that go because it's going up ice. I would have just fixed the net and kept it going. The flow was just too good. But I'm not reffing. .5:43 to go in the first. We're knotted at 1. You can hear a pin drop here in the early morning hours at Fogarty South Arena. So we've got a discussion going on about, I believe, a player with without the jersey number. Maybe they could go put some tape on that or something. We'll see. Huh. Interesting there. Back up to the line. There's a puck that's knocked away. To the near side it goes. Kraus was there. Now it's going to be the Stars on the move. Merritt with speed across the line. She gets bumped. Yankee, there's a off-wing shot that Vetter comes out to challenge. Nice opportunity there by the Stars. Knocked away there. There's a shot that misses the mark. Back up through center ice. Now on it, it's going to be Haig. Olivia Haig to the corner. She's watched on the play by Kangsar. Petruska was there to the neutral zone. Lewis turns. No, nothing there. And sent in wide of Vetter. 4:44 to go here in the first. On it now for Tradition White is Seifert. So outlet to the right wing side. That's off the stick. Played to center. They tried to go inside out. That's bumped off the boards. It's going to be Shire with it. Shire plays this one in deep. Vetter will set up. And they're going to play it over to the near side. Lancaster. Now it's turned over. Stars on the forecheck working the end boards. Griffin is there. Now it's going to be on the stick of Shire, who works this one up to the line. Nice job to keep by Kokovac. She'll play this back down for Shire, back up for Kokovac. Looks like a power play here. They've got three Tradition players all kind of up high. It was almost looked like a modified PK with 5 players. 3:53 to go in the period as Tradition will set up to the near side. Lancaster, there's a shot. Nice one from the top of the circle. Came in on Vetter, turned aside. That was Martinson on the bid. Over to the near side, it's going to be Lancaster. Snuck in behind the defense. Blocker pad save Parker. Back up the ice comes Dallas. On the left wing side, bumping the board is Kokovac. And that one's going to be sent in back into the corner. Clough off the boards. Back at center, Wingus. And nice forecheck there. Deneen gives pressure, but even better balance on that puck by Madison, or check that. That was number 17, Sadie Lindsay. Back in behind they go. They're going to pump the boards to the neutral zone. Now it's going to be handled by Batchelor. She goes far side for Clough. Now across the line on the angle, it's going to be Otremba. And there's a quick snapper in on goal. Parker the save. Rebound, puck's loose, still loose. Nice job by the goaltender. Get the pads down on the ice to make that save. So they put a goalie jersey on. It's awesome. The thing is huge, but it'll work. .250 to go in the first. Back up to the line now. It's going to be Batchelor with it. From the low slot. That one's knocked away. And now it's going to be up to the left wing for Hartnell out of the zone. She gains center. Nice job to converge for Tradition White. Batchelor looks ahead. Skating into that one is Nickham. She puts on the brakes. Looks to the low slot area. That misses the mark. Now it's going to be handled by Shire. Back into the neutral zone. Clough again. Now it's going to be across the line for Kuipers. Kuipers wanted to go inside out, but the puck rolls to the corner. Quickly off the right wing, they'll take that puck. That's going to be Lewis. Near side it goes for Hartnell. Her shot's going to be held on to by Vetter with the faceoff coming up to her left. Back up through center ice it goes now. Nice job across the line. There's a wrist shot in on goal. Held on to again by Parker. That bid by McKenna Deering. Now 1:55 to go in the period. It's tied at 1. Couple of goals. 1 each from each team. 2 well-matched clubs here today. This is a great way to start. Oh, they fly her, and she can go. Here comes Yankee in on goal, holds it, shoots, scores! Oh, beautiful play off the draw. That's a set, beautiful play they have there as they fly the speed up the right wing side. If you're Tradition White, you're going to have to keep your eye on the speedster there, number 8. That's incredible. Mika Yankee just absolutely flew up there. Then she finished. A lot of times when you see players come in with pace and tempo like that, it's tough to make the decision and the play you want to on the puck, but she did exactly what she wanted to. Great execution there as it's now 2-1 in favor of Dallas. Over to the right wing side, played back up to the neutral zone. White will regroup. Over to the right wing. Stensley is there. Nice job to pinch that off and play it around the glass. Back into the neutral zone. The defensive tradition White are so good in transition. They use each other well, and they are advancing the puck, and they're going to be offside at the line with 1:18 to go here in the period. There's Yonke again. Blocker pad side. This time she went to the stick side. Down low it goes, right into the midsection. And that's going to be gobbled up by the goaltender once again. That's Skylar Vetter. There's Anderson with it. Gets that up to the line for Erica Shire. That's off the pads and sent to the near side. Laid over to Peyton Hemp. Hemp is going to protect the puck and play it over the left side for Otembra. Back in behind the net. There's a one-timer. Hemp can shoot it. She's got some pace on that puck. Net got knocked off a little bit there. 42.8. Over to the right wing side it goes. DeToro was there. Now on the puck, it's going to be Merritt as she'll carry through center with some room. Vetter steers that over to the right wing side, off the side of the net. Now the puck will come up to the near boards. It's going to be handled down by the Stars' Kangsar as that's going to be played off to the slot area. Quick touch pass, back to center it goes with 7 to go in the period. I rolled up on a stick play to the high stick, but they'll say no. And that'll do it for the period. We're in a good one here. It's 2-1 Dallas after 1. Here we go to start the second period right now. It's 2-1 in favor of Dallas right off the shoot. There's a glove save made by Vetter. She's going to hang on. The faceoff will come up to her left. Erica Shire. Now they leave this one. Down the wall it goes. This will be sent back in behind. Stars control. That's off the stick of Olivia Haig. And the turnover on the stick for Hildner. As that one goes through the slot area, it's going to be Shire on it now. Shire. Now Hildner. Audrey Shire on it. To the slot area. Now ahead it goes. Some pace for Otremba. Lets a wrist shot go. Parker is solid on these long shots. And then her defense gathers up the rebounds. We're going to turn this one back up ice. Look at the big goalie jersey. Flapping a la Mike Badano back of the day. Back in behind the net. That's covered away, or that's cleared away. There's a puck that's going to be pushed wide of the mark now. Tradition on it with Kaylee Nickham. Now across the line, they load it up. Blocker pad save. There's a nice save made again by Parker. Bounding puck in on goal. Wisely covers that up because there was Kaylee Nickham storming in looking for the loose rebound. So kind of a half day worth of activities here today. Instead of 8 games or 9 per sheet, we've only got 4 as we'll wrap up midday. 4 total sheets here for the NIT. 2 here at Fogarty Ice Arena and 2 at Vadnais. Golnitz back in behind the net, plays this one around. DeToro plays that one ahead. Now it's going to be handled by Furman. Furman will give it a look. She'll cycle back in behind the net. And laid over to the right wing side. Kuipers back into the corner. Lindsay looks out front. Lindsay's going to stay on that puck. And now it's going to be nice positional play there. And Lewis in possession throws that behind the net. Vetter's going to play the puck. Nice feed, touch pass. On the rush up the left wing side, that's Grace Kuipers. She's cut off by Wingus. Now Kuipers turns it back. Wingus plays to the right wing side. Reaching back is Audrey Shire. And now it's going to be from the line and played down. Audrey Shire again with it. That's off a pair of skates to center. Gloved down by Mackenzie Batchelor. To the near side, that's off the stick of Gearing. They're going to go D to D. Back up into the neutral zone it goes. Petruska was there. Now across the line, Audrey Shire again. Tradition in control. Madison Clough plays this one up. To the left wing side it goes. They'll backpedal with Golnitz. That one goes through everyone. The length of the ice, no ice on the play. 11:30 to go here in the second period. We do the ice every 2 periods. I'm sure you're well aware if you've been checking out these broadcasts. So after period 2, we'll take a break. Head to the rooms. That was offside at the line. You know, it's quite amazing when you think about it. You can't get ready in the room, but you can sit in the locker room between periods. If you've done that, you might as well be able to do the other, and you've done that all weekend. But I'm just going to leave it at that. Pushed over to the right wing side. Garberding plays that one in. Charland was there. Now back up through center. Anderson They'll play this one to the left wing side. Quickly through center. That's going to be Deering. And this will be walked down the left wing, right wing boards. That's off a tradition player. Deering again to the corner. She's going to be watched by Martinson. And here comes Dallas in transition. Back up through center on the stick of Kokovic. Now looking down low, it's Anderson. Picked off, and here's a look at toward the goalmouth area. Down to the right corner. Vetter makes a nice save there on the opportunity that came through by Kokovic. Up and out of play into the stands. Now they've got all these murals here of NHL players that have come through Blaine High School. Of course, you have Brandon Bochenski in his Boston Bruins uniform, Nick Bukestad, Johnny Brodzinski, many others. Matt Hendricks. It's been a bit of a factory here at Blaine High School. From the slot, there's a wrister taken. Hemp can shoot it. That was a nice job to block that by the defense. Hemp stays on it. Very strong in the offensive zone for Tradition White. To the line they go. Hansel plays behind. Oh, nice feed to the slot area. Turning and shooting. There's Parker. Rebound. Puck's loose. Bounding to the slot area. Hemp will stay on that. Plays that one up high to the line for Hansel. Down for Hemp. She's going to cycle behind the net. Good pressure put on here by Tradition White right now. There's Kraus to the corner. Plays that one back in behind for Gretchen Branton, who protects the puck. She's going to get that one back up high. Hansel down back into the corner now on the stick of Kraus. Kraus looks out front. That one gets deflected up in the air, and back out of the zone comes Dallas with Brooke Deneen. She's going to play that to the outside. Reaching for that will be Hansel. She's going to swing it around to the near boards, where it's now on the stick of Branton. They look to play this one ahead. Knocked off the boards by Kangsar. Nice little pull move there by Hansel. They lay this one up high to the top of the blue line area, as they'll send this one in wide of the mark. Golnitz is there. And they'll protect the puck. Nice fish out of the corner there. Avery Shire lets that one go wide of the mark. 8 minutes and 35 seconds now to go here in the second period. 2-1 in favor of Dallas. We're now live on 3 of the rinks here from the NIT tournament as they're going over at Vadnais 1 and 2. Our third rink will start here in about 15 minutes. Back up through the snow. It really piles up here between, when you go 2 periods with no ice, it's very noticeable in front of the bench area. There's a good job to clear that out. I see someone saw that. Heads up. Ashley Kokovic clears that away. Vetter will play this off to the left for Tradition White. Up to the line it goes. Otremba was there. Bounding puck. Seifert comes away with it. Now it's Seifert to chip to the left wing side, but that's going to be played down. Staying in possession. Back over to the right wing side. Lancaster holds the puck, gets it back. That's off her stick. There's a shot that's taken by Otremba. Nice pad save made by the goaltender, Kendall Parker. And they're going to throw this one back up. And that's going to be an icing call. As we bring it back into the Tradition White zone. Back in behind the net it goes. Batchelor was there. There's a touch pass back up through center. Kuiper's on it. Grace Kuipers turns away. Up from the high slot, there's a wrister that's knocked away. And that puck is stopped and turned aside by Parker again. Off the boards to the line. Rolling puck. Ooh, tough one. Goaltender doesn't have her stick, but it laid right up on the back of the netting, which is perfect for her to pick up. And she uses it to turn that one aside. Back across the line we go now with 5:38 to go in the period. There's a chance to the slot area as the Stars look to transition out of the zone. Lily Martinson is there. She stood up on the play. And they'll work this one back in behind the net. Hansel outlets to the left wing side. That was Garberding who plays that one ahead through neutral. Lindsay on it. Plays it back into the corner, tries to guide it around to the far side. Stensley, now it's up high to the left point for Golnitz, whose shot's deflected. Really nice job of packing it into the slot area defensively by Dallas, limiting the chances from up high. Oh, here's an opening. There's a chance down low. Oh, they had the wide open net. Can they force it through? No, there's bodies everywhere. Puck still loose, and now it's covered up by Parker with 4:51 to go here in the first period. They ride this one down into the corner. Oh, they had a feed, but that was turned aside. Now it's going to be handled by Hansel. Back door. Oh, with an open net. That one went off the glass. Stensley with a bid down low off the left wing side. Now Tradition with it. Good pressure here put on by White. Now it's back in the corner. Audrey Shire is there. That one gets away from Hansel. See if they have an ice on that call. They do. With 4:20 to go here in the first. I believe the next game is slated for 8:45 here this morning. Pulled away, back up through center. Nice job to pickpocket there. Stensley steered off back behind the net. And they'll gather this one in and turn this up ice. Here they go with it. Dallas in control. Nice shot and opportunity in front. Turned aside by Vetter. Lewis is there to put some pressure on in the corner. They play this one up to the near side. Nice turnover there. And it's going to be gathered in off the loose change from Stensley. Stensley is just going to wind it up and try to carve through three, but swatting that one away there was Petruska. Nothing doing there. Now over to the right wing side is Kangsar. She's going to chip the glass. That's going to be a little too much juice, I think, as it'll rattle into the Tradition zone. And icing the call with 3:22 to go in the first. We're still tied at, no, I'm sorry, it's 2-1 Dallas. as they lead Tradition White 2-1. It's early. There's not a lot left of the voice here. We're managing it for the rest of the day. That one is knocked down by the defense, back into the corner. Kokovec was there. I always say the voice is a muscle, though. By the time I get rolling here by the middle of the season when the state high school hockey tournament rolls, you're ripping 14 games in 3 days, you're just fine. Puck will be played. So this is like preseason, making it happen. Back into the Dallas zone, turning away from that, and on the puck is Audrey Shire. Now it's going to be played ahead. That was Kokovec as she lets a shot go. Sends that one back up to Martinson. Winds and shoots. Deflected. Nice deflect by Audrey Shire. I don't know if that got through on Vetter or not. That one gets through the defense. Rolling puck toward Parker to gather that one in. Good idea to get that for Lily Martinson. When the puck rolls, you never know where it's going to go. Over to the right wing side, Yankee had that breakaway goal. Vetter takes that off the stick, watches it pop up. Then she covers that one up. Face-off comes up to her left. 2:22 to go here in the second. Puck will be played back around to the near side. Chipped off the glass to center. Nice job to keep that alive. Oh, nice feed. Lewis was there, but instead, over to the far side they go with it. DeToro supported. Now the Stars in control. That's pushed off the boards by Erica Shire. She gets it back. Sends that one in. That hit a Dallas player right about at the line. And out of the zone they go with it. It's going to be Clough with it. Hemp with a quick wrist shot. Turned aside by Parker. 1:41 to go in the period. Off the end boards they go. Reminder once again that we will be doing the ice at the end of this period, so there'll be about a 10-minute break. Played back up the left wing wall. That's into the gear of Hartnell, and that'll be played through everyone. That's not going to be enough to make it, so the foot race is on. Hansel with it, being watched on the play by DeToro. Hansel turns away as she'll now find her partner, Batchelor, who looks up ice. That one's off Vetter. Nice save there. Good positional save by the goaltender. Lancaster now. Now it's going to be picked up by Mackenzie Batchelor. And that's underneath the stick of Charland. Charland plays this one ahead. That one's off the glass as the carom comes up to the near side. Played away now by Hansel. 40 to go in the period. On that puck, it's going to be Anderson. Or check that. That was Otremba for White. And now it's going to be Dallas across the line. That shot taken by Kokovec is blocked to the corner. Shire is there. Now there's some help along the way with Hildner. Up to the line it goes. 20 to go in the period. Swung to center. Kokovec comes away with it in front of the bench area. She's going to be content just to bump the boards at the Tradition line. They'll play this to the near side for Anderson. Anderson's pass goes through everyone and back over to the far side it goes. Knocked back into the corner. Lewis is there. There's a shot that's blocked, and that'll do it for the period. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have more coming up for you. Dallas leads 2-1. Here we go to start the third period. Dallas holding the 2-1 lead. We now know who number 1 is in the goalie jersey. That's Alyssa Antonakis, just to make sure on that. So we got everything squared away here. As Tradition White will be moving from left-right. Penalty coming up. We'll see. I think this is on Tradition White's going to go. Goaltender now heading off. I, like the goaltender, Parker, wasn't sure who that was on because you couldn't tell who had possession in the corner. Very wise for her to sit tight. And we'll have our first infraction of the game with 13:39 to go here in the first frame. Interference would be the call on Tradition White's Jaden Seifert. It'll be Audrey Shire in the face-off circle for her squad. Janke plays that one through. She has the go-ahead goal here off the breakaway. Back up to Erica Shire. Walks to the top, lets a shot go. That's deflected. That one went off Hildner. And here's the wraparound attempt that fails to click. And it'll be Tradition White to clear the zone, as it'll be Dallas to regroup as they retrieve with Kangsar. Bronwyn Kangsar plays to the left wing side. That's deflected away as Anderson comes down to work on that one. They're going to swing this to the near boards as the Stars in control. Back up the left wing.
She's 29 now.
Okay, there we go. Antonakis is now 29. And they're going to play this one back up to Martinson. Martinson with it now. Winds and shoots. Stick save by Vetter. 48 to go in the power play for Dallas. Nice little stick handle move there by Lily Martinson, but turned over. Here comes a possible breakaway in on goal. Branton shot and a save. Covering that puck was Parker. Nice job there for both sides. Branton with the breakaway. She had some pressure coming in from the back end there and ended up getting a shot on goal. Parker held her ground and makes the save and keeps it a 2-1 hockey game. Off the left wing side, there's Janke with it. Knocked away from her. Poked back into the corner now for the Stars. It's going to be Hildner. 12 minutes remaining in the third with 20 on the power play. Back up to the line it goes. There's a shot that's deflected, turned aside. Hansel stays on that puck as they'll muscle this one. That's off a board there. Took a funny carom as White, Tradition White now on a 5-on-5 rush as they're at even strength. That one's going to be knocked away. Sent back up to the boards. Gathered in neatly there by Hartnell. Now it's going to be to the right wing side for Kuipers. Kuipers loses the handle. It's going to be turned up by DeToro. And now back through into Tradition's zone. No ice on the play. It'll be Seifert with it. All the way around it goes to the left wing. And they're going to turn this one back up the boards. Merritt is there. Merritt plays this around to the near side. Lindsay was there. She's going to turn and find a feed up to the near boards for Grace Kuipers. Now back off the angle to the right. It's Nickum. Lets a shot go. Parker gets the blocker pad on that. Now to the left wing. That's played down by Hartnell. Ooh, they're going to call an ice on that one. 10:43 to go in the period. Thanks for joining us here this morning. Early start, 7:05 a.m. Getting it going here on the South Rink. Couldn't believe camera operator Dan Hamry was here just with bells on. He was waiting for the doors to open. That might be pushing it a little bit. He's about to strangle me. Now the puck's put up to the right wing side, but I appreciate the efforts. He was right on time. There's a wrister in on goal, stopped by Parker, steered aside to the right wing. Now they'll take this one up to the line. There's another one in on goal. Parker the save. She's been busy here in this third period. We've played 4.5 minutes. It's still 2-1 Dallas. Back into the corner it goes. Audrey Shire, now it's tradition. They look out front. Knocked away. Quick slapper through traffic. That's blocked away. Janke now. She's got the afterburners, but good defense there turned in by Furman. And through the neutral zone comes Tradition White with Haig. Haig, nice pass on the tape for Furman. Shot. Save Parker. Rebound. Scores! Furman gathered that one in and tucked it in on the backhand. Now with 9:55 to go, we're tied at 2. Back up the middle it goes. Batchelor was there. She comes away with it. Shovels the backhand feed to Garberding. Now ahead they go on the move. It's going to be Stensley off to the right wing side, buzzed wide by Deering. All the way up to the left point. Madison Clough is there. Hits a pair of skates. Stensley lets a shot go, deflected in on goal. Parker kicks it to the corner. All the way around to the rail it goes. This one's sent back up to the right wing side. Held in, neat play there. Over to the near side. It's going to be Deneen with it. Deneen back in behind. Or check that. That was Deering with it back in behind. Back up to the line. Controlled by Clough. One-timer. That had some heat on it. Coming in from Batchelor, who kicks this one down the wall and keeps it alive. Played back up into the neutral zone. Madison Clough. Now on the tape for Deering. Deering will turn and play this one back in and around. Behind it goes. Erica Shire cut off by Stensley. Shire again to the near boards. Now it's going to be Lewis, and it's going to be gathered in by Antonakis. Across the line. Oh, a player lost the edge and dropped right inside. Avery Anderson looked up to the ceiling and said, bummer. 8:34 to go as we face off in the neutral zone. Off the glass, played back down. Bolnitz will swing it around. Cutting back against the green. Poke check there, and for Dallas, it's going to be Wingus back in behind the net. Wingus tries to shovel the pass, but that's Hemp. Out front, there's a nice pad save. Oh, jumping out on the blue paint and getting down in the butterfly position was Parker to shut that scoring chance down. 8:06 now on the clock here in the third period. Off the boards it goes to center ice. Janke is there. Sent through center by Hemp. It's going to be an icing call on White. The Tradition team takes an icing call, so we'll bring it back into their zone. Hansel, now they play that one around for Kraus. And up the ice they go with Golnitz. Spins away from traffic as the puck is laid up to the blue line. Oh, that is absolutely Deneen giving it up for the team. Took that shot up high as she races up ice with Janke. In on goal, that's going to be covered by Vetter. Wow, Deneen, that was amazing. She even got padded for that one by the shot that came from Hansel, who recognized her giving it up for the home team. Or the visiting team, if you will. Face-off win. Now it's Charland over to the right side. Kangsar is there. Across the line for Hildner. Nice pickpocket at the line and back up ice. They go with Kuipers. She'll chase that one to the corner, but she's wedged beautifully. Tradition squad looking for the body check there on the finish. They let that go. It's such a fine line here, you know, with what is a check and what isn't, especially when you take an angle and you finish a person like that. Back up the right wing side it goes. Petruska. Now it's going to be Audrey Shire with it. She toes the line. She sees that a player's caught in offside as hustling out was Petruska. And eventually it turns over to Tradition, who's going to move this one back up to the right wing side. Nice job to reach back on that for Lindsay. And from center, they're going to play this one in deep. That was Antonakis on that one. Seaford is there. Now it's Audrey Shire with a shot in on goal with 6:02, 6:01 now to go in the third. Still tied at 2 here. Good one between these two teams, Tradition White and the Dallas Junior Stars. U19 edition. Back at center ice it goes. It's going to be gathered in. Otremba is there. That's blocked. Otremba comes away with it. Swatted down the wall. Batchelor's there. Scores! That's a shot goal from up high. It's 3-2 with 5:41. A goal late here in the hockey game. So Tradition White now with the 3-2 lead. This is their second lead of the game. They led at 1-0 and now at 3-2. Dallas had the 2-1 lead. So we'll see what happens here in the final 5 minutes of this one. Off the glass it goes. Wingus is there. Chips the glass. Looks ahead for the stick of Hildner. Now Audrey Shire angles across the line. She's going to keep it wide as she's forced wide defensively by White. Nice posture there in the defensive zone. They're going to carry it back out. Lancaster, little toe pull, stays on that one. Off her stick, and Dallas will control with Charland from the left point. Swung right back in. Charland again, or check that. Wingus comes away with it as she looks ahead. It's sent in by Hildner. And behind the net, that's going to be handled by Madison Clough. Now it's Kangsar who plays that over the right side. Off the boards, Lily Martinson. And that's an icing call. We'll bring it back down into Dallas territory. .6:35 showing on the clock. 3-2 the score. That's really bizarre. I thought it said 5:41. Somehow time was added on there, but off we go. So the clock says 6:43, even though that goal is scored when it said, I think, 5:41. Yeah, they're looking this over right now. This clock has been a little bit wonky here throughout the weekend. So the clock mysteriously added some numbers to it for time. That's about right. That would have been about 19 seconds worth of play after the goal because the clock said 5:41, so. Or 21 seconds. To the right wing side it goes. As Tradition controls with it. Nice feed over to the left wing side for Stensley. Her shot in on goal as that's handled by Parker. The clock said 5. I call the penalty clocks the operator error earlier in this tournament. Now we're under 4.5. We're squaring things away on the clock situation up in the stands here. I don't know why I made that my business, but felt like it because I felt like I had the answer. Because maybe I'm just one of those know-it-all broadcasters. Who knows? Back up through center is going to leave it at that. Host a lot of radio shows here in the Twin Cities, and there you have, and you get all the, you say one thing, and you get plenty of notes, plenty of emails, and that's when you just come back with the standard get your own damn show. That's typically what we do, so that's the only way you can deal with it. Off a Tradition stick and out of play it went. So we're going to face off at the neutral zone dot there with 4:02 to go in the third. Tradition holding the 3-2 lead. Now Anderson across the boards for Dallas. Back in behind. Lewis turns over. Clough. Left wing side they go. It's Branton. She's pickpocketed. Nice play there by Charlin, and offside at the line. Disrupted it enough. And that brings us to 3:43. So the first period of this hockey game had tons of flow, and it was just moving. And then this third period has been really tight checking, and the real estate's been really difficult to come by as these teams have been on it with each other for sure. Martinson. Now it's played away by Audrey Shire. She gains center and rips that back down behind the Tradition net. Getting there first is Hildner. And now it's Audrey Shire. She's been on the puck a lot tonight. Martinson wrist shot. Would have been wide, but for good measure, Vetter was there to get the blocker pad on that. Stick save. That'll be up off the netting and out of play. I run a 3-on-3 league, and we play it off the netting. It's awesome. Keeps the play moving. I know we can't do that with a regular sheet like this, but it's pretty classic. Face-off win. The net is empty. They went for it early. Wow, very Patrick Waugh-like from the Colorado Avalanche. Pull that goalie early and go for it. 3-minute power play. Rolling the dice. Martinson plays this one wide. Or now it's going to be covered by Vetter. We'll see if the timeouts are coming. Here it is. Dallas is going to take it. I thought I saw a coach talking to the other with the T, but maybe not. A little soon for that. So it's 6-on-5 for Dallas with 2:52 to go. And with the early pull of the goaltender. Got to win all your battles here. As there's Janke, who comes away at the line through the phone booth with the stick handle. Nice work there. Anderson across the line. She's stopped. Nickham plays this to center. It's going to be Erica Shire to backpedal. Intensity picking up here. Antonakis with it across the line. Looks to play this one behind the net. She'll play this all the way around. Quickly over. That was Kangsar to cut that off as she's going to play this to the corner. 2:17 to go to the near boards. That's swung at there. They're going to play this one back up. There's a big slapper that was deflected off the stick of Kuipers. That shot came in from Martinson. Back up to the line they go. 2:02 to go. Dallas with pressure in the offensive zone so far. Tradition chasing it a bit here as they're just going to try to have to go zone to zone. They go for the long clearing attempt. Not really that bad of a play when you consider you've been out there for a while and you've been hemmed up and you might need to get the change. If you don't think you can get the center red to get it deep to get the change, you at least got to get it down there, and that's exactly what happened right there. And we have 1:52 to go. We'll see if there's a timeout. Looks like the teams are posturing for it. They have, with 1:50 to go in the period. Dallas will take their one timeout for this hockey game. So there's no playoff round in the NIT. They basically award points, and there's goals for, goals against, differential type thing that I think they do to determine off the 4 games from each level. As we mentioned yesterday, 44 teams are participating in this one, and that's a really good number when you consider how things have been with the whole COVID crisis and setup. All right, here we go. It's come to this. 6-on-5 for Dallas. Net is empty. Antonakis to take the draw. And she'll go in to win that clean. Kangsar. One-timer. There's a stick save turned aside. Hansel tries to clear but not out. Audrey Shire plays that one back into the corner. Now it's going to be managed up the left wing boards. Audrey Shire throws it to the slot area. Oh, that's deflected off a Dallas stick, so they won't get the icing call, but that might have been working its way toward the goal mouth area, so not a bad play. They're going to fly it out to the near side. Content to just chip that in is going to be Golnitz. Back in behind Lily Martinson. Poked back into the corner. Hansel is there. Now to the right wing side. Knocked away. Lewis. Ooh, that through the goal mouth area. Antonakis was there. 53 to go in the period. Back in behind. Golnitz. Tradition White looking to go zone to zone. That's deflected ahead. And now it's going to be turned up by Wingus to the near side for Lewis. Lewis. Wingus now. She's being watched closely there by Haig. And here they go. Janke, 32 seconds, left wing side. Works the feet back into the corner. She'll stay on it from the right dot. Sends a shot in on goal. And that one is stopped and held on to. – 23.4 seconds to go here. Wingus, slap shot, that's turned aside. Off the boards, back into center. Erica Shire over for Janke, 10 seconds to go. Now it's going to be Audrey Shire again. That's played down with a stick to the corner. It goes. Hildner is there, 1 second to go in front. Puck's loose as that's swatted away. And that does it for this one. It was a great hockey game between these two teams. They come together a bit down low, but no harm, no foul. Final score is Tradition White 3 and Dallas 2. That's going to do it for